Hello everyone and welcome to the Zero G Nation channel for the first ever time. Here we are at Alton Towers, and I'd like any feedback. It would be appreciated in the comment section if, like, 'cause it's my first time doing it, I don't know if I've done it good, I don't know if I've done it bad, like any tips will be appreciated. And I'm at Towers, see the old corkscrew, it is looking like it could do with a little bit of a repaint, to be fair. It's showing its age a bit, but it's been here a while, hasn't it, to be fair. But here I am, about to walk into security, so I'll be back when I'm in the park. So I'm just in the park now, and something strange happened for Towers. Usually they open the gates at 9 o'clock when the rides open at 10, and that's so you can get in, you know, get to your ride, get in a pre-queue. But today, it opened at 20 past 9, so I was standing in security for quite a while for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe it's going to be a quiet day or something, 'cause the holidays has ended now. It's a midweek school day, so it should be a quiet day. But anyway, what I think I'm going to do is head towards the best ride in the park, Nemesis Reborn. While I'm there, if Galactica decides to open, because it's not been the most reliable ride lately, but if Galactica decides to open, then we'll get on that. But I don't know if they're currently doing something with the hotel guests, because sometimes what they do is have it so you can go on Nemesis at night with a hotel guest, but if you're not a hotel guest, you've got to wait till 10 o'clock to even get to the area where Forbidden Valley is. So we'll see. That might be only on peak days, because it's definitely not a peak day today. But well, I'm going to try to do the 3 rides. I might even do Subterra today. I've done that once this season. It's kind of lacking with the Merlin budget cuts and everything. There's no actors, and that's just a bit strange, because it's meant to be a scary ride and there's no actors. So anyway, I'm just heading towards Forbidden Valley, my favourite area in the park, the best looking. I'm going to get some nice ride footage. Obviously I can't bring you on with me, because you're not allowed to film on rides here, or at any of the Merlin parks in the UK, or around Europe I think. But here we go, I'm going to get to Forbidden Valley, get some footage of Nemesis, Toxicator, Galactica if it's running, and hopefully I'm going to get on the 3 rides and maybe Subterra. So I'll check back in with you shortly. Looking past the towers, they're actually beautiful, aren't they? Like, you don't even feel like you're at a theme park sometimes. It's easily the nicest looking theme park in the country. Like, maybe the Thought Park rides are more thrilling, but here it's just special. Like, you're walking through a woods and you don't even feel like you're in a theme park. You come out on the other side, there's rides. There's just something magical about Towers always. Each year, and when you get here, you actually have 2 options. You can either go Haunted Hollow, which is a bit of a quicker way to Forbidden Valley, but you can take the Lakeside Walk, which is the more scenic and, like, natural way, really. So that's the Haunted Hollow way. That's the Lakeside Walk, so I'm taking the Lakeside Walk. Walking past this building here, and I don't really do the Lakeside Walk very much, so like, it's nice. I'd love to live here. Like, imagine just living in the middle of Alton Towers. I could just go on roller coasters whenever I want, which is probably my dream, really. But I don't think anyone lives in it. The lights are on. Maybe someone's home. But yeah, anyway, carry on down the Lakeside Walk. We're not at a lake just yet. Well, look at this. You wouldn't even think you're in a theme park. You wouldn't think you're in Alton Towers. You can't see no roller coaster. You can't see a roller coaster anywhere because they're not allowed to build above the tree line. And that's the beautiful thing about Alton Towers. Like, some of the rides here would never happen if it weren't for the restrictions. Like, Oblivion wouldn't have to dive into a hole, and Nemesis wouldn't be in a valley. It'd just be a tall B&M invert, like, say, Inferno at Thought. But it's really what makes Towers Towers. Walking through woodlands like this, you know, the steps you get in, the journey it feels like you're taking on the way to each ride. So if you go that way, it splits off into 4 different paths, but Galactica, Nemesis, Forbidden Valley. Now, they've not got Toxicator on the sign just yet, which is a bit odd, because it's been here for, well, they planned it last year, but obviously they didn't put the name down because they wanted that to be a surprise. But oh, as well, what were I going to say now? They add it, so instead of it only being hotel guests, which last time I come here only hotel guests could go on Nemesis till 10 o'clock, this time it's not like that. Anyone can go on Nemesis, Galactica, so and so. So that's kind of nice. I think it's only on busy days that they do that with the hotel guests, but I'm not sure. There's a sky ride. I'm hoping to do that later today. And here's a lake that you actually walk past. It's a pretty nice lake. This time of year there's baby ducks in it, ducklings, and they're really cute. I'll see if we can spot a few actually. So I'm gonna stop recording now. I'll get back to you when something happens or I get somewhere, because I don't just want to bore you with walking and talking. Like, if I did that, the vlog would be 6 hours long, man. So, yeah, I'll check back in soon. Goodbye. Looking past the lake now, and I'm not seeing any ducks or ducklings just yet. So, I don't know. But last time I come here about a week and a bit ago, and this lake we're full. Oh, wait, there's something over there. What's that? I don't know. Nice little duck. I don't know if it's got any ducklings, but... Oh, there's another duck. There's ducks everywhere. But, the nature really makes Alton Towers a lovely place. That's one of my favourite parts about the theme park, to be honest, the nature. Just walking through the forest. It doesn't feel like... I've said it already, I know I'm repeating it, but... It does not feel like you're in a theme park whatsoever. Anyway, I'll check back to you when I'm about to hit Forbidden Valley. Goodbye. I'm just getting into Forbidden Valley. My favourite area in the park. I know it's many people's favourites as well. So, obviously I had to come here first if it's got the best coaster. I'm sorry if you can't hear the music's loud, but here we have a helicopter. It's a big centrepiece. It's lovely. And as I walk here, I'm walking towards the Nemesis containment zone. We've got, you can see Nemesis's helix right over there. I'll show you in a sec. And the music's playing. It's just building up so much anticipation when you get here. The ride's a huge centrepiece. You can see Galactica's lift still in the back. There's nothing like walking to Forbidden Valley. They really not. It's one of the best themed areas in the country, in my opinion. Apart from Galactica, that needs a re-theme. I need to scrap it, to be honest, but alright, so I'll show you Nemesis now. Here it is, the beauty. We're walking up to Nemesis Reborn. This is the helix. My personal favourite part of the ride. It's so intense it pulls you around. And then it drags you down there. And on the back row, which is my personal favourite seat, sometimes you grey out. It's got that first inversion there, the corkscrew. It's absolutely beautiful. And from here, it's a good view of the ride. You can just see the entire layout pretty much. And then got Toxicator over there just behind the bushes. You can't really see it, but I'll go on there later. So yeah, it's got a bit of a pre-queue currently because barely anything though. I'll probably get on like the first train of the day. So anyway, I'll update you if it starts testing and I'll show that. I'll be back. Absolutely beautiful shot of the ride when it goes down there. It comes around with so much speed, it's so intense. It pulls quite a few G's actually in the back row. There's just nothing like it. On the front row, it feels like feet are gonna hit the rocks, like John Wardley said one time. It's just second favourite in the country for me, just behind Iberia. So can't wait to go on Nemesis today. This isn't gonna open for another like 20 minutes, so I thought I'd just showcase Forbidden Valley for you all. Oh, she's testing. That's perfect timing. As we come in, Nemesis is about to go up the lift hill, so I'll get a good video from here. So let me get some footage of Nemesis, come on. Oh no, Nemesis has stopped on the lift hill. That's not a good sign. I hope it opens at 10, but it's nothing dangerous or anything. It's safe when it stops on the lift hill. It's part of the mechanics of the ride. If the ride senses something in the block sections ahead, then it'll stop on the lift hill. But I'm praying it comes back and opens up, because I want to get on this ride. If not, I'm probably gonna have to go do Toxicator instead. But, oh, here she goes again. Right. Well, time to get some footage of Nemesis. Oh, the smoke's coming out. This ride is so well themed. Look at that. The Nemesis Eye, the Nemesis Creature. It's perfect. Comes down the first drop, if you could call it that. Whipping straight into the corkscrew. Straight round the corner. Intense helix. Over the 0G roll. And it goes around this turn into a loop, but you can't see it from here. So, but we'll see it come out of this valley in a sec. Oh, you could kind of see it go over the loop. But here it comes. Flying straight over my head. Straight into the valley. Amazing ride Nemesis is. I've seen Nemesis test. I come around the corner to showcase Toxicator. And Toxicator's in its test cycle, so we're having some pretty good timing today. So let me just turn you around a second. It's just like slightly tilting. It's just its test cycle, I'm pretty sure, but I've never seen it before. And Toxicator is such a, like, it's my first top spin. There's no ones in the country really, except for travelling fair rides, but yeah, it's a fun ride. It's not too intense, but it's not too mild either. You get quite a few flips, and you do come off a bit dizzy, but it's such a fun experience. The restraints aren't too restricting. It's quite crazy, isn't it? It's really nice scene. Like, look at this. I was worried it wouldn't fit in with Forbidden Valley at first because it's green, but it really does. It's a Nemesis saliva, the entrance. You walk under here, it's a huge spectacle. And if we walk through here, we actually have, it says Wasperium, Stay Alive. And we've got all this. It looks cool. It looks like a toxic wasteland. And then we have this here. It says, "Can you cut it?" And what that is, it's a reference to Ripsaw, when that used to be a. We have all these, know the signs. And this is a queue line for it. It's a bit of cattle pen, but usually not waiting in it for more than 10 minutes, in my experience. Nemesis over there. Anyway, I'm gonna go get back in the pre-queue because in about 10 minutes-ish, 15 minutes, it should be opening, so I'll get back to you. See ya. Past them, we get this nice shot of Nemesis. If it were testing, this would be the perfect timing, but it's not at the minute, so view. It absolutely whips over this with quite a bit of speed. Oh wait, it's coming round now actually, so I'll probably get the shot, but I love this bit of the ride. It's a nice head chop with a bus, and it's going to come over in a minute, so I'll make sure to record that. It's just going over the loop, so here it comes in a second. It's not my favourite part of the ride, but it's decent. Here it comes. It looks like we've got a member of staff on it, so it's going to be opening soon. I'll check back with you when I get in the queue line. We're going to record again when we get to the queue line and when it's open, but I thought I'd just like speak about actually getting it. Like, I don't have a car yet or a motorbike or anything like that, but I live near Sheffield, and the train is 1 hour and 10 minutes. It's not that hard actually. So you get the train from Sheffield at 7 in the morning. You switch at Derby at about 7:30, and then it's a train to Uttoxeter, and then from there you can either get the bus or get an Uber. So if you live in like that kind of area, it's a really accessible park. It's not as bad to get to as Thorpe Park or anything like that, but I'll check back. The queue line for Nemesis has just opened. Just about 10 o'clock to be fair, so here we go. It's quite an annoying queue line. There's some nice views from it, you get some really nice views of Nemesis, but it's quite a trek, so there's that. But I'll check in when I'm about to go on the ride. Walking down the queue line now, this is what I mean by you get some pretty nice views from it, to be honest. I'm about to go on Nemesis in a minute, first ride at day, so should be pretty good. Vertical loop there, which is pretty intense. The 0G roll over the station, the stall turn, just the entire ride it's a good ride. I'm in the station ready to go on the back row of Nemesis, which is, it's the best row on the ride, so I'll check back in after I've been on it. I'll get some footage, I'll let you know how the ride was. It was an amazing back row ride on Nemesis, and they are only running one train, which is a little bit sad, but it's a quiet day, so the queue's probably not going to see more than 15 minutes all day. But yeah, back row, really intense, it's roaring, it's running quite fast considering it's early morning. Grayed out a tiny little bit on the helix, got a bit of feet tingle, because that's what normally happens, but weren't overly intense, but it will warm up as the day goes on, and I hope to get re-rides. Anyway, now what we're going to do is ride Toxicator. It looks like it's got no queue, so here we go, it's time to ride Toxicator. It's got some pretty nice footage of Nemesis, which I'm going to play while I'm on the ride because I can't take you up with me, so off-ride videos are the best we're going to get really, but here we go, heading towards Toxicator. When I'm on that ride I'll make sure to play some off-ride footage as well. Let me just show you the ride. So heading on to Toxicator, 5-minute queue it is, come on, straight into the queue line. Got the Wasperium barrels, this is the queue line for Toxicator. You need to be careful when you're standing here as well, because you can get splashed by the ride sometimes. Here we go, time to ride Toxicator. Got signs here, mobile phones are strictly prohibited, so I'm not taking them with me.
Containment zone phalanx announcement.
Here we go.
From previous communications.
Walk around here. Sometimes you do queue up there, but since it's a quiet day, they only have that many.
Toxicator active. Initiating program Alpha.
Then we've got this bit of it's pretty cool. So here I am at the end of the queue. It's literally walk on. Just need to wait for the cycle, then I'll be on. I'll be back to you soon. I'll show some off-ride footage when I'm on the ride. Let's go. Walking up the stairs for Toxicator. I'm gonna get on, so I'll get back to you in a second. Well, not a second, after the ride cycle's done. So I'll get some nice footage of it. Let's go.
Centrifugal rotation.
Toxicator, the sun is absolutely in my eyes, but it was a pretty good cycle. It was just a normal cycle, but I did get 5 flips at one point, so I don't think I've had that. I think the most I've had is 4, but yeah, pretty intense ride. I love the part when you're flipping forwards like that. You get airtime actually, you get lifted out your seat. It's like whoa, 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 it just keeps going. It's a really fun ride, to be honest. I'm happy they added it. They need to add more flat rides in general. Anyway, I'm going to get some footage, and then Galactica's testing, so hopefully I might get on it. Here I am in front of Galactica. In this time I did Toxicator, sadly it's not open yet, and it has sent a few tests around, which it's promising, but I'll just come back later today. So I hope everyone watching this, which is probably a whole 4 people, but I hope whoever is watching this has enjoyed the vlog so far, because I've put a lot of effort into it. It's my first time doing it, I'm enjoying it, and it's better than just being here on my own and doing nothing. I'm sorry if I'm waffling on a bit, but when I'm here on my own, I just don't speak. I'm like mute for the entire time I'm here. So it's actually good to speak about what I'm doing and when I'm here. So if you watch it, I don't care if you click off. Just if you watch the video, I really appreciate it. So anyway, now I'm gonna go off and do some stuff on my own because I want to enjoy the park a bit, obviously. I'm not gonna check back in just yet because I'm gonna do my own thing, come back to the vlog later, but I just did Nemesis as a re-ride, got the back row again, which is really, really good because I love the back row. But I just had the hardest grey out I ever had on Nemesis. As we were going around that helix, I just completely greyed out. My vision went grey. As we went over the 0G roll, it came back like, whoa, that's not happened in a long time. So anyway, I'll be back. Galactica's still not open. It's been about 20 minutes since I was last there, still not open. So I'm gonna head back towards Toxicator for a re-ride. And after that, I don't know where I'm gonna head, but yeah, I'll be back whenever I'm back.
Currently experiencing a temporary delay and have ceased operation.
We're in the
At
queue.
present, we are unsure of how long the delay may be, but
up.
hope to be back in operation soon. Once again, we are experiencing a temporary delay and we hope to recommence our operations soon. Thank you.
There we go. Anyway, so we're in the Toxicator queue, it's having a temporary delay. So what I'm going to do actually is go ride Nemesis Subterra, because I've done it once. I don't even know if I have done it this season, but obviously I can't take you in Subterra with me, but I'm not going to give any spoilers either. All I'll say is, well, skip a bit forward if you don't want this spoiler, but it is a drop ride, but I'm not going to say anything else about it. But yeah, I'm going to go do Subterra now. Yeah, I'll get to you when I'm in the queue line. In front of Subterra. The queue is 5 minutes, so I'm just going to head in the queue now. It's a decent, well, it's not a ride, it's more of an experience than a ride. But it's okay, I guess it's like a one-time thing. Once you've done it once, you don't need to do it again, because it don't differ very much anyway. I'll get back to you after the ride. Can't get any footage of this one because there's nothing to get footage of, it's inside. Recently I've got the extended queue up, and when it's a quiet day, 5 minute queue and everything, so that's a bit confusing, but it's not that much further. 5 minute queue. It doesn't actually take 5 minutes, so like the experience all in all is, if it's on a 5 minute queue you'll wait about 20, but I'm gonna go and I'll get back after the ride. Nemesis Subterra, the time that actually took about half an hour, even though we're a 5 minute queue. It's a long experience, they move you about, there's videos, it takes a while. But luckily, in the time I've done that, Galactica's actually open, so I'm gonna go down to Galactica, get a ride on that, and then I'll show you the best food spot, well, my favourite food spot in Towers, which is in Mutiny Bay, Eastern Express. I'll get my usual, and then I'll probably do Wickerman, so I'll be back when I'm at Galactica. Here I am, just walking up to Galactica. It's a nice looking ride, but the track is looking a bit worn down. That's why I could do with either a re-theme, or even better, just put a new ghost ride. A new Vekoma flyer, I think, would be good. You know, like fly at Fantasyland. I don't know if there's any more off the top of my head, but yeah, I feel like its days are numbered, to be honest. It's been here a while. It's been here since 2002. Obviously, in 2015 or 16, I can't really remember, it got its rethemed to Galactica because it did used to be air, but it's got two inversions. You've got this little inline twist, and then the fly to light, which is can't really see it properly from here, but that bit just there. And this ride actually has a single rider queue, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the most of that. But it really is a shame that the neglect's on the side. It's really fun. It's the perfect first course for the Towers for the 1.4s anyway. Here we go, just going into the entrance. The fast track single riders. I'll get back to you when I'm in the station, and when I've been on the ride I'll make sure to put some footage in. Bye guys. In the station for Galactica. No one's in front of the single rider queue, so I'm about to get right on. I'll be back. On Galactica, and the operations are actually like, they're really slow for some reason, and there's a problem with the train, like it tilts back a bit and then it's getting stuck, then they're having to put it back down and tilt it again. I don't know what's going on with it. Did it when they were unloading us as well. A bit strange, but I got on it. There were no one in the queue for the single rider. It was a fun experience. It's not my favourite here, it's probably one of my least favourite. It's run down, not much of a theme, it don't fit with Forbidden Valley at all even, but it is a smooth ride. The restraints can be a little bit uncomfortable sometimes, but not overly bad. It's just a fun ride, and if you're scared of coasters or going upside down or anything like that, I really suggest you go on Galactica. There we go. It was having a problem, but luckily I got on it. It's 12 o'clock, I'm actually kind of hungry. So what I'm going to do is, my favourite food place here is Eastern Express over in Mutiny Bay. And at the minute I'm all the way in Forbidden Valley, so that'd be about a 10-minute walk, but I have been doing that because the Sky Ride won't open for a while. But I do just, there's Nemesis, but I do just want to showcase the Sky Ride because it's quite fun. So I'm going to get the Sky Ride from Forbidden Valley to Mutiny Bay on Tower Street on the side, so I'll check back with you shortly. So here I am on the Sky Ride to Mutiny Bay. Oh, it's a bit shaky today, but like that rhymes. Yeah, it's a really peaceful ride really. Depending on the queue time, it is usually quicker than walking as well. It's just really nice. Like there's the lakeside walk I walked across earlier. Just down there. You can see a duck. So yeah, that's the lakeside walk from earlier. And this is the Sky Ride just to Mutiny Bay and the park entrance, Tower Street. But later I'm going to do the Dark Forest one, which actually goes over a 200-foot valley. And if you didn't know about that valley, back in the early 2000s, Towers had proposed to Intamin to build one of the prefabricated wooden coasters down there, you know, like El Toro, rides like that. But it were actually declined because I think it was the locals and environmental worries. So sadly that never got built, but we got our Woody in 2018 with Wickerman, which is what I'm going to go on after I have some food. I think it's on like a 30-minute queue right now, so that's not too bad at all, to be honest. We're just about to get to the station soon. We get a beautiful view of Wickerman. Look at that, Big Bob in all his glory. If the timing is right, then a train's going to go around in a second, but I doubt it is, so yeah. So I've got that nice view of Wickerman. Yeah, nice view of the Smiler over there. You might not be able to see it, but there's Battle Gallons, that like kind of area of the park. It cuts right through the middle of the park. We're near the station now, so yeah, there's the station. It's not actually that long of a ride. It's probably about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe not even that. Sometimes it does stop. I got lucky and it didn't stop for me at all once. So yeah, anyway, I'm about to hit the station, so I'm gonna go now. Ooh, rumbling about, but I'm about to hit station now, and I'm gonna go and get scram from Eastern Express, and I'll show you what I order. It costs about £9. It's not too bad for Towers food, but sadly you can't use your Merlin annual pass there. Oh, it's a bit shaky, but yeah, you can't use your Merlin annual pass there. But I'll show you what I get. I'll be back. Here I am at Eastern Express. It looks quite quiet today, which is weird. It's usually like really busy, but you get wraps, baguettes, drinks, burgers, all that kind of stuff. So usually I just get a doner wrap with ketchup, so that's what I'm gonna get. I'll be back. A doner wrap, and then what I normally do is go into the Sharp Bait Reef shop, which is right here, and then I get a Powerade with my annual pass. So I'm gonna do that now. Got my wrap, looking nice. I've also got my Powerade ready. So I'm gonna eat this, drink that. A lot of birds flocking around me, which happens when you're eating here. And then I'm gonna get on Wicker Man. It's on a 15-minute queue, so I'll return. Bye. Finished eating. I decided to buy one of these iced teas from the hot dog stand because I had one last summer and they were pretty nice. But anyway, we're at Wicker Man and 10-minute queue, so that's really good. It is Wicker Man. It's no time to go on Wicker Man. I've just come off Wicker Man, and I got row 9, so close to the back. And towards the back rows, Wicker Man is actually pretty intense. A few decent pops around, a lot of twists, a lot of turns, quite nice lateral G-force. It's a decently intense coaster. It's completely different where you sit though, and I know it's not the weather for it. Like, it was just spitting a minute ago, raining a bit, but I really fancy going to Congo River Rapids. So I'm gonna go to River Rapids, come on. Walk into Katanga Canyon, there the rapids go, and compared to the rest of the park, obviously except for TV being planned, Katanga Canyon's actually really nicely, like, it's a nice theme, whereas the rest of the park there's some dark doom and gloom themes, like such as Nemesis with the alien, oh the waterfalls when I'm getting soaked, but like I said, Nemesis with the alien, Oblivion, Smiler, it's all kind of messed up themes here at Towers, but Katanga Canyon, it's actually a pretty nice theme, so it makes a change. So here we go, I'm going to go on the River Rapids, which might not be a smart idea, but I'm going on it. I'm just walking into Katanga Canyon now. You get a good view of the mine train, like over there when you walk in. You get to look down and see the rapids. But I don't think I'm going to be doing the mine train today, but I'm definitely going to do the rapids, even though it's not the weather for it. If I get soaked, it's going to be a bit annoying, but there's always the drying stations. River Rapids right there, so I'm going to walk up to it. So here we go. Just walking up to Congo River Rapids now. Oh, it's closed. Walked up to the River Rapids, and sadly it's closed. It were open a minute ago, but it's decided it wanted to close, so I think I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do next. I think... Oh, Sky Ride to Dark Forest, because I kind of want to showcase that, so yeah. I'll do Sky Ride to Dark Forest. After I've done Dark Forest, I'll go to X Sector. And then I'll just get some re-rides, get some footage and that. And then that'll take us to 3, and the park shuts at 4. So not much long left on my day, more than halfway through. I'll be back. In the Sky Ride station, but it does not go directly to Dark Forest. So what I'm going to have to do is you get 1 to Forbidden Valley, then you change there and go to Dark Forest. So I'll be back in a second. I just got the Sky Ride from where is it? Mutiny Bay to Forbidden Valley, where I changed and got to Dark Forest, and I'll edit it a bit for you. I've made it into a little time lapse, so a few will be like 30 seconds. In total that were actually about maybe 7 minutes, but now what I'm doing is entering Dark Forest. But sadly, Rita's closed, which it does kind of raise a concern of when it's actually going to be removed. It's been experiencing a lot of downtime lately, so is Stealth at Fort Park. It's definitely not got long left on it. These Intamin roller coasters are far and few between. Most of them are being closed, replaced with multi-launchers, so and so. So Rita probably doesn't have long left, so that means the only coaster I'm coming here for is 13, so I'll be back to you. So now I'm here at 13 and it's got only a 20-minute queue, but I'm still going to use a single rider because I'll most likely be on in about 5 minutes with that. But here we go, I'm going to enter the queue line. Here we go, it says, that's what it says. So, and that might have been inverted, but I'm entering the single rider queue. I'll be back to you when I've been on 13, I guess. See ya. Come off of 13, I did single rider. We're running about, we were walking, I was running about 5 minutes. I got row 5, so it's about bang middle of the train really. So you don't get the back row pull, and you don't get the front row, like, whatever it's called either. So it's kind of mild. You get a little bit of decent bit of air time. The drop's fun. The drop track don't really matter where you are, it does the same thing. The backwards section were alright, but I think I'm gonna head to X Sector to get on Smiler and Oblivion, so I'll check back soon, guys. Bye. Just heading into X Sector. I think the first ride I'm going to do is the Smiler. Here it is, the Smiler. There it goes. Just walking into X Sector. Get a good view of Oblivion. Smiler coming around here. It's quite busy in X Sector, but the Smiler is actually only on a 30-minute queue last time I checked. But I'm still going to use the single rider line because it shaves a lot of time off that queue. But there we go, we've got Oblivion going up just there. We've got Smiler's Airtime Hill, which is actually pretty strong. Here we go. I'm sorry if you can't hear me at this part, it's quite loud here at this part of the park, but what I'm doing is I'm going to go in single rider line on Smiler. And hopefully I'm going to get on in like 5 minutes. The main queue is on, it's only on 15 minutes. Single rider please, yeah, thank you. So, for the single rider queue, you just go down a set of stairs. Sec, I'll turn my camera around and I'll give you views of the ride. Walk down the stairs, get an amazing view of the ride. Whizzing over the top here, over the Airtime Hill. Up there. Get some amazing views of the Smiler from there. It's such a good ride, but it is showing its age a little bit. It is getting a bit rough. It's got that element there. It's holds the inversion record. Obviously, it's a really good ride, but it's a bit rough nowadays, to be honest. But yeah, Here we go, single rider, time to go on the Smiler. I'll be back to you soon. Got off the Smiler. The music's really loud, but anyway, single rider. It only took about 5 minutes. They're oblivion goes, but yeah, it only took about 5 minutes. I got row 3. It weren't the roughest ride I've ever had on it, but it weren't the smoothest I've ever had on it. It is definitely showing its age. It could do with a repaint, even a retracking in some sections. Like that last Cobra roll and coasters are genuinely brutal. They are brutal. They knock your head side to side, but it's not that bad most of the time. But it could do with a retrack or something. But anyway, I'm going to get some footage of it and then I'm going to head over to Oblivion. So here we go. About 20 past 2 and I've decided I'm going to ride Oblivion. So it's on a 5-minute queue, but I'm still going to use the single rider line. Here we go. Right, so into the single rider queue. It's also the fast track queue, but it splits off in single rider at the top. This is a pretty fun ride. It only does the drop and then it's done basically. The drop's the only good thing about the ride. The anticipation is a bit smoky in here. The anticipation going round the corner is pretty good. You do pull some nice force at the bottom of the drop, but before Hyperia opened, that was easily the best drop in the country in my opinion, but Hyperia's is just quite a bit better than it, if I'm being honest. But here we go, let's go on Oblivion. It is one of my favourites here. It'll always hold a special place. It was a coaster I was scared of here, so here we go. Came off of Oblivion. Well, I say I just came off, but I didn't actually. I went on it once. Single rider was still a walk-on. So I decided, you know what, while I'm here I may as well do it again. So I've done Oblivion twice in a row now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. There Oblivion goes just now, but it's a really good coaster. Like, the drop is, it's so good. It's the only thing about the ride, like, but it's still so good. You get a lot of airtime, you just float it. It feels like it lasts forever. You don't get held there for very long, sadly, like some of the other B&M dive machines in the world. But it's still a really good coaster. It doesn't last very long. It goes up the lift hill, goes round, drop, and like I said, that's it. A bit of a one-trick pony, but it's a good coaster. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is go to the toilet, go to Dark Forest, then get the Sky Ride to Forbidden Valley to finish off my day. I've only got about an hour and 20 minutes left, so let's go. The Sky Ride, as you saw from the time-lapse footage, and I've actually only got about an hour left of my day today. because it shuts at 4. My train's at 4:57, so I do unfortunately have to leave a little bit before 4, but Nemesis is on in half an hour, so I don't think I can do it. Galactic at 45. So where I'm going to head to now is I'm going to do Toxicator and then see what queue Nemesis is on and see if I can squeeze it in. I'll be back. New thing in Forbidden Valley is this Monster Energy truck. I've not bought out from it yet because usually I don't drink fizzy drinks at towers because I get bloated, but I'll show it you because it's kind of cool. So this is a truck, looks like this. It's got the Nemesis tentacles on it and it's got loads of different flavours of Monster for you to try. I've not got out from it yet. Usually I just have Powerade or something when I'm at towers, but I might have to get some. Walking underneath the Toxicator tunnel now, and it's on a 5-minute queue as you can see, so I should be straight on there. Yeah, so you've already seen this queue line today, but you know what, I'll give you another walk through, because why not? You didn't see this bit of theming properly, so I've got these Wasperium barrels, which is Nemesis saliva. It won't focus, but yeah, it's pretty good theming for a flat ride. Anyway, I'm going to get on, I'll be back to you after. I've just got off Toxicator, and that's took me to about 20 past 3, so if Nemesis is on in half an hour, I'll get off it at about 10 to 4, so I should, hopefully should, make my train if I order an Uber quick enough. So I'm going to try and get one more lap in on Nemesis. If it's, well, I don't know what the queue's looking like, but hopefully it's not too bad. Well, let's go and have a look. Nemesis is advertised on a 30-minute queue. I'm going to do this ride, then I'm going to get out of park and leave. Time to go home after this. Come off Nemesis, and that wasn't 30 minutes. They advertised it as 30, you're about 20, but 15 minutes left till park closes. Nemesis is about to zoom straight past. There's Nemesis, but yeah, 15 minutes till the park closes. I need to be out before that because I've got an Uber ordered. So I'm just gonna have a slow walk back. It's on a 15-minute now, typical, but yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the park. I don't know when the next video will be out. This one will be out, well, today, obviously, but yeah, I don't know when the next one after this will be out. I will be filming a Thought Park vlog in September and another one in October. There's gonna be a lot of Scarefest content coming. I'm gonna film some Planet Coaster videos as well. So yeah, with that, I hope you've really enjoyed the video. I really do. It's my first time trying it. If it's rubbish, then it's rubbish. And if it is, I would like to give me feedback in the comment section below. If you've stuck around this far, I thank you really, really much. And I would appreciate it if you think I deserve a like and subscribe. Anyway, with that, goodbye and see you till the next one.